Hi students, and welcome to week 8 in your online general psychology course. This week we will cover chapter 6, which is over learning. So let's look at this week's module. You will have a discussion question this week, so I'll come back and talk about that in a moment. As far as your Connect assignments, you're going to have 3 Connect assignments and then your chapter 6 quiz. So you'll have a chapter 6 Connect assignment over classical conditioning, one over reinforcement and punishment, and another over the schedules of reinforcement. So in this chapter, you're going to learn about different theories of learning and different ways that we are influenced as we learn. And so these Connect assignments will hopefully really kind of drive home that understanding of the theory of learning with classical conditioning, and then with your reinforcement and punishment is more of the operant conditioning. So 3 Connect assignments, your chapter 6 quiz, and then your discussion question. Let's take a look at the discussion question. So another way, in addition to what I mentioned, the classical conditioning and the operant conditioning, another way that we learn is through observational learning or social learning theory. And so this discussion question is to enhance your knowledge and understanding and think about examples of that observational learning. So what I want you to do is to first watch this video. It's a very short video, around a minute or so. I do want to warn you, and I do want to be very respectful in case this may trigger anyone. And so in this video, there is strong content. There is examples of abuse, there is foul language, and there is racism that is portrayed in this video. So please know that ahead of time before clicking on it. And if you feel in any way that this might be triggering for you, please reach out to me. I do not want to do that to you and put you in that situation. So let me know, okay? This video ran in Australia on their public television as a campaign, really showing just how what parents do influences their children, which is observational learning, social learning theory. So they use strong content to make the message. But I just, it's an example of how children see, children do. So after watching that video, if you feel comfortable, you're going to write 2 parts to this. The first thing that I want you to do is to write about 2 to 4 paragraphs over Bandura's theory on observational and social learning theory. So you can see kind of these questions right here. What are your thoughts on, kids imitating that behavior? Have you ever seen it yourself? If you haven't seen it in your own real life, have you seen it in TV shows or movies or social media? You can use any example that you see it from. So number 1, apply what you watch back to Bandura's theory and how were those principles demonstrated. And I have those principles right here in bold for you. And then the second part of your 2 to 4 paragraph response is what your thoughts are on that imitation. And then do not forget to respond to at least 2 classmates' posts, okay? So the first part is your 2 to 4 paragraphs over these 2 questions here. And then the second part is your response to what your classmates write. So I think you're getting the hang of discussion questions now. Week 8 also brings us to midterm. So you are officially, once you do this week's assignments, you are halfway done with the semester. So we're a 16-week course. So congratulations on making that halfway point. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. When we come back from spring break, which is next week, it flies by. It's like, so quick. So make sure you're getting those assignments in. If you're missing any work, make sure you get that in. And just to kind of preview, I wait and give you the midterm exam after spring break and after we've covered chapter 7, because the midterm covers the first chapters 1 through 7. Okay, so it won't be due until March 27th, which is after spring break, but I just want to get that on your calendar. Okay, So all your assignments for week 8 are due on March 10th. Have a great week, everybody. Have a great, safe week next week for spring break. And then I will see you for week 9 on March 18th. Take care, everybody.